Breaking news, guys. Donald Trump just sent 1,500 troops to the U.S.-Mexico border. This comes to us from the AP. Pentagon to send 1,500 active duty troops to help secure U.S.-Mexico border. The Pentagon will begin deploying as many as 1,500 active duty troops that help secure the southern border in the coming days, U.S. officials said Wednesday, putting out a plan that Donald Trump laid out in an executive order shortly after he took office to crack down on immigration. Acting Defense Secretary Robert Sellies was expected to sign the deployment orders on Wednesday, but it wasn't yet clear which troops and units will go. The can fluctuate. It remains to be seen if they will end up doing law enforcement, which would put American troops in a dramatic new role not done in recent history. The official spoke on condition of anonymity because the announcement has not yet been made. Troops are prohibited by law from doing law enforcement duties, but that may change. Trump has directed through executive order that the incoming Secretary of Defense and incoming Homeland Security Chief report back within 90 days if they think the 1807 law called the Insurrection Act should be invoked, which would allow troops to be used in civilian law enforcement on U.S. soil. Y'all. Of course, on Tuesday, we know that Trump fired the Coast Guard Commander Admiral Linda Fagan. The service announced it was surging more cutter ships, aircraft, and personnel to the Gulf of Mexico. A nod to the president's, we're not worried about that. He said, I will declare a national emergency at our southern border and illegal entry will immediately be halted. We will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the place of which they came. Now, just for our immigrant friends, U.S. active duty troops are prohibited from doing law enforcement duties under the Post Comitatus Act. I probably said that wrong. A 19th century federal law. So they can't arrest or detain people at the border unless the president acts to invoke the Insurrection Act, which allows presidents to call on reserve and active duty military units to respond to unrest in the states, an authority that has not been moved by the courts. So it's happening. I've told y'all, get your Underground Railroad together, find your community, and be prepared and be safe. There's been lots of tips that have been given out on TikTok about, having copies of your birth certificate and having copies of your ID and all that good information, not to use your originals if you don't have to. Be prepared, y'all, because it's starting. Like, I'm still waiting announcements for when we're supposed to have troops coming in through the major cities. I guess that's been delayed slightly because of the snowstorm. But y'all, what y'all think about this in the comments? Like, damn.